Hey again. So here is the last installment of my library haul. I know I have way too much to read, but I'm reading constantly, so really trying to get through these. I'm just gonna get into them. If you haven't, like I said before, any questions, comments, anything, leave it in the down bar. I'll definitely get back to you. I'm on all of my devices, whether it's the computer, my tablet, or my phone, at all times. So there is never a time when I will not see what you are sending me. Okay, here we go. First one I have here is The Boyfriend List by E. Lockhart. This has been on my to-read list for a long time. Because, oh God, when did this come out? 2005. It was probably on my list since 2005, and I saw it, and so I definitely picked it up. I've heard mixed reviews about this, saying that it's good and bad, so I'm excited to read it and kind of get my own opinion on it. The next book is a series that I'm sure all of you have seen and read, but I'm really excited to read it because I've heard very, very good reviews of this book, and it's Tiger's Curse by Colleen Holick. The next two are some classics, like I told you in my last video, that I want to, hold on, my computer's about to die. I need to get my cord so I can plug you in. Ready? And life. Okay, anyway, I am excited to read these classics. One of them I read, one of them I haven't, so it will be very interesting to finally have read it. The first one I have read, and it's Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck. I absolutely love this book. This is one of my all-time favorite books ever. I even love the old movie. I make references to this book all the time, so I'm really, really excited to reread this book. And the next one is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Some of the classes in my high school had to read this, but I was not one of them. And so I kind of feel left out because, like, everyone I know has already read this, so I definitely need to read that. The next book I got is kind of an impulse get. It came out in November of last year. But it was very, I don't know anything about it. I don't know if it's like an actual novel. I don't know if it's it says a novel. So I guess it's a novel. I've never heard anything about it, but I actually love her as an actress, so I decided to get it. And it's Autumn Falls by Bella Thorne. This is Bella Thorne, in case you were wondering. She is on Shake It Up and also in the new movie Blended. And so I thought that I would get it because I'm very interested in reading her new book. The next one I got, I actually have never heard about, but I saw the cover and I loved it. I'm very one at, if I like the cover, I'll probably get it. And it looked really good. I'm not sure 100%. I think it's about, I think I know what it's about, but I'm not 100%. It's called Without Test by Marcella Pixley. The cover is beautiful. I love this cover, even though it's very kind of, very classic just looking at it, but it does say, I know I never said goodbye. I couldn't bear to see you cry on it. I don't know if you can see the writing or not. You can kind of see it in the flower. So I'm really excited to pick that book up. I'm going to stop saying that because I say that with every single book. The next one is The Case of the Missing Marquess by Nancy Springer. This is a children's series. I think it's in the YA series too. This is a Ebola, I think her name's Ebola Holmes novel. This is a series where it is Sherlock Holmes' sister that is doing the mysteries. The next one I got is Of Monsters and Madness by, I hate when they put the stickers on there so then I can't read who it's by, Jessica Verde. I know she wrote another book that I know of, but I can't remember exactly what it's about, like what her other book is, but this one has always looked like super amazing to me. Like, look at that cover. I'm sorry about the glare, the window's right there. But that cover looks absolutely amazing. So this one, I can't say it. I'm not going to say it. Anyway, next one is Then You Were Gone by Lauren Strasnick. I think that's how you say it. This is yet another case of, it's a new book. I think it's a new book. Let me see. I don't think it's that new, actually, now that I think of it. Why can't I even see it? Oh, 2013. So no, it's not that new. But the cover looked really good. And I read some of the things on the back, like, about the book, so I got that one. The next two books are a series. I don't know if there's a third series or not, but the first one is Enchanted by Chanda Han. It says An Unfortunate Fairy Tale, and then the second one is Fairest. This one I actually got on free from Kindle. And so I wanted to read it for forever, and you know me, I'm not a big Kindle reader, so I decided to pick the series up from the library so that I can actually read them. And I'm excited to get to them just because it's another kind of fairy tale retelling, which I absolutely, oh, look, she's going to go sit on her mom's pillow. Anyway, I'm actually excited to get to these. I know I said I wasn't going to say it, but just because I do love fairy tale retellings. I think they're very kind of unique. The next one I got is The Hunt for the Seventh by Christina Morton Shaw. This one I have seen, like, everywhere I go. Every time I go to any library, anytime I go to Half Price Books, I always see this book, and it always looks really good to me, so I decided to finally pick it up. The next one is In a Glass Grimly, and of course she's going to start barking. Baby, please stop barking, please. The next book is In a Glass Grimly by Adam Ginwitz. I think that's how you say his name. This is the second in the series. The first one is A Tale Dark and Grim. The first one I actually really, really liked. If you want, I can do a review on that book. But this is the second in the series. I'm excited to get to this. The first one was kind of a retelling of Hansel and Gretel, and as the looks of it, it looks like this is kind of a retelling of Jack and the Beanstalk. The next book I got is Wither by Lauren De Stefano. I actually have heard really good things about the Chemical Garden series, and so I'm excited to pick this one up because of all of the good things that I've heard from everybody here on BookTube. The next one I know everyone is going to be so weirded out that I haven't picked up yet, and it's Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. I own this book, and I've wanted to read it for forever. I just never had the chance because I always got other library books. And now since my books are in storage, I decided to pick it up so I can finally actually read it. The next one I have is Mouse Tales, A Behind the Ears Look at Disneyland by David Coing. Like I said, in my last video, I love absolutely anything Disney, and so as soon as I saw this book, I decided to pick it up because I've actually never been to Disneyland, so to kind of know a little bit of the behind the scenes before I go, because at some point, definitely, I need to go to Disneyland. I would like to know a little bit behind it. Okay. Oh, and I have more, obviously. The next one is Pretty Little Liars by Sarah Shepard. I own probably about half of the series, but yet again, they're in storage. I really want to read the series. I'm kind of not caught up with the TV show, and I've heard that there's a little bit more in the series than there is in the movies, or in the TV show, so I decided to actually pick it up so I can kind of get in the know with everybody else. The next book, yet again, I own, but it's in storage, and since the movie came out, I don't know if it's out yet. I think it is, but I'm not 100% sure. I need to read it, and it's The Duff by Cody Kemplinger, which is the designated ugly fat friend, which I've always been. I've always been the Duff. So it will be really excited. I'll be really excited to see the movie after I read the book. The next one I have is The Sisters Grimm by Michael Buckley. I always had my eye on this series, but I finally just picked it up. So this one is actually a long series. It has a lot of different series or books to the series. The next one I picked up is actually one I've already read before, and yet again I also do own this one and the second in the series, and it's The Unbecoming of Meyer Dyer by Michelle Hodkin. I've actually already read this book and I absolutely loved it, but I want to read the rest of the series. So I decided to pick up the first one so I can reread it. If you want me to do a review on this, I will. I'll probably wait to reread it to do a review, just because then I'll have it in my memory a lot more than I do now, because it has been a while since I've read it. The next one I got is Confessions of the Sullivan Sisters by Natalie Stanford. I've been so into Gossip Girl lately that as soon as I saw, the side doesn't look that inviting, it just says the title in purple letters, but as soon as I saw the cover, it really got to me, because it kind of, to me so far, it kind of, like the title and the cover, it looks like it's kind of like a Gossip Girl kind of thing. So that kind of intrigued me, because I absolutely love Gossip Girl, and it looks good, so why not pick it up? The next book, I think I've shown you guys, but I'm not entirely sure. So if I have, I'm really sorry. This whole pile, actually, I don't know if I've shown you or not. If I have, yet again, I'm sorry. But the next one is Reality Boy by A.S. King. This book I got recommended to me by my friend Dylan over at DM Friend 26, or 25, one of the two. I think he's using 26 right now. But he said that it's really, really good, so I decided to check this out, just because I'm really big on reality TV. The next one I got, I've already read, but I want to reread the series, because she also has a series after this series, and I need to read that one. But it's L.A. Candy by Lauren Conrad. I love this series. I've read all 3 of the books. But I'm really excited to get kind of back into the books, because yet again, it's kind of like Gossip Girl and The Hills, which is the show she was on. So it really, like, makes me interested. The next book I do own, yet again, and I read about half of it, but I kind of got interested in another book that I got for review. So I need to read this again, because I need to read all of the new books that are in the series. And it's Cinder by Marissa Meyer. I'm so excited to read this book. I've always wanted to read the whole book, and since there's now 3 books and a prequel, I need to read it. It's about time, right? The next one is called Freak Boy by Kristen Elizabeth Clark. I've never seen this, but it's about a transgender, I believe, or a gay boy. It came out in 2013. I can't say that. It does look like a really, really great book, and it is in verse, like Ellen Hopkins, which actually wrote about it on the front cover. And I love Ellen Hopkins, so if she likes it, of course I'm going to like it. Okay, only 3 more books, I promise. The next one is Confessions of an Angry Girl by Louise Rosette. I actually read this book, and I absolutely loved it. This was such a great book. Really quick, easy read, but since there's the second one in the series, which is Confessions of a Ex-Girlfriend, I think it's called, I want to reread this one so I can read that one. The next one I got is Beauty Queens by Libba Bray. I've actually never read a Libba Bray book, but I've heard 1,020,000 things great to say about her, and I thought this might be a good one to start with. So I decided to pick this one up. Obviously, I'm going to read all of her other ones, because I've heard Going Bovine and the Diviners, or the Diviners, however you want to say it, is really good. So hopefully, once I get done with this, I can go pick those ones up. And the last book in this haul is These Broken Stars by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. I have heard such great things about this. The second one, I think, just came out. I was watching Raylene's channel, and she told me about it, and the way she described it was, it is like Titanic in space. And if you know me at all, Titanic is one of my favorite movies of all time, and so to hear that it's kind of like Titanic in space, I had to pick it up. I know the second one is called These Shattered Souls, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Just came out, so I need to read this very quickly so I can get the second one. So, yeah, that's my haul. Again, if you have any questions, comments, anything, leave it down in the comments below, and I'll get back to you. Any of these you want to see a review on, put it down below. And I just have a new friend. Her name is Nicola. She's actually, I just found out, from the UK, and she's been commenting on my videos hey, Nicola, I am so thankful for you to be commenting on my videos. And she actually decided that we should possibly do a buddy read. If any of you out there want to do a buddy read with me on any of these books, I will 100% do it. Just let me know, and I will definitely start reading it as soon as I can. And I'm really excited. Guess what, guys? We'll see you in my next video.